Tonight we're learning more about a kidnapping that ended with a SWAT standoff in Beaumont. Police working two crime scenes tonight. This all started at the home on Greenwood, there on the left side of your screen, and it ended at the home on your right on Bruin, when officers say a gunman kicked in on the door at a house and then took two kids hostage. Good evening, Southeast Texas. I'm Jordan Williams. Police say the suspect had a romantic past with the women who lived at each of those houses. Luckily, those two women and the two kids are all okay. Officers say the suspect, Lee Austin Senegal Jr., took his own life after the ordeal. 12 News has confirmed the 28-year-old had a criminal history. In 2015, he was sentenced to 10 years in prison for deadly conduct. He was released by the state in 2020, out on parole at the time of this morning's kidnapping and standoff. 12 News reporter Kyle Orr talked with neighbors who witnessed the whole thing, and Kyle, they're pretty shaken up by this.
Very shaken up, Jordan. In fact, the neighbors who witnessed this scene unfold could do nothing but watch as police swarmed the entire block, allowing nobody to come in or leave. Their accounts give us a better idea how it all happened.
Neighbors on Greenwood Drive had an alarming wake-up Wednesday morning.
Woke up, opened up the doors. The guy was dragging her away. When he was dragging her away, he had a gun in his hand.
The neighbor spoke to 12 News off camera. He found a woman banging on his front door, pleading for help.
He was going to kill her if she didn't get up.
He says 28-year-old Lee Austin Senegal Jr. fired a gunshot while he was on the phone with dispatchers. Beaumont police say Senegal kidnapped the woman and fled to Vinton, Louisiana, before driving back to Beaumont 2 hours later and heading to a house on Bruin near Westbrook.
Walked outside, saw SWAT, multiple people, police, probably 10, 15 cars. I was wondering what was going on.
Beaumont police stopped neighbor Zach Ferguson from taking his son to daycare.
I walked outside to turn my car on to warm it up, and they told me to get back inside. Asked what was going on. They didn't let me know. Said, please get back in.
That's when Ferguson and his son watched the SWAT team move into the house where 28-year-old Lee Austin Senegal Jr. was barricaded with two children and two women.
There was a flash grenade or something went off, and it was real loud.
Our SWAT team responded, hostage negotiators responded, and began communicating with Mr. Senegal. They were eventually able to secure the safe release of the two children, which we are absolutely glad to have been able to do that.
Ferguson says even though he doesn't know his neighbor personally, he is glad the women and children lived to tell the tale.
No, I don't know them. They're pretty quiet. They stay to themselves.
Again, police tell us Senegal shot himself during the standoff. Justice of the Peace Ben Collins has ordered an autopsy as police work to connect the dots and find a motive. Live in the studio, Kyle Orr, 12 News.
All right.